Yo, what's up everyone? Okay, this video, I'm going to go over the basics on how to use for you. Um, Actually, a lot of people, it there really isn't like a straight up manual that shows you how to play fighting games or learn like the most basics. And I think people are so stuck in the flash, the combos and stuff, the combat mechanics, they always forget about the most important part of the game to leveling up is the neutral game. I mean, some games kind of encourage you not even care about the neutral game nowadays, but it's pretty ridiculous. But as far as it goes, with Ryu, like especially typically in a Ryu mirror match, it's really important to know this match because one, you're going to fight a lot of Ryus, and you can use this to gauge, different matchups and stuff. Like, you're going to run into different character types, and you're going to have to kind of adjust and adapt. But if you know how to fight your character, then you can kind of see, how to fight yourself. So you know what they're trying to do, you know what you're trying to do. So, all right, let's get right into it. With Ryu, his most important tool is Fireball, bar or none. Like Fireball, Dragon Punch, Tatsu, whatever. Like his most important tool is the Fireball. Because Fireball, it controls space. It goes to the other side of the screen until it, is totally off of the screen. It builds meter. It does chip. It's the best way to, I guess, kind of make your opponent feel like they have to do something. If it makes them jump. If they jump, you Dragon Punch them, etc. You control a lot of space. So what you want to be able to do is to do this as frequently as possible because you want to build meter. Because when you have meter, you can do more damage. You have more utilities. You can make your Dragon Punch safe, etc. So there's that. And of course, you could do it by canceling from normals, and that makes his second best tool, in my opinion, is his low forward. I mean, I don't think anyone would disagree with me. They'll probably say low forward is more important, whatever. But you really want to get into a range where fireballs are safe to do. Right here at this range, where you can't land a jump in. Like right there, you land right in front of them, but you won't land it. Again, get a combo. So at this range, throwing fireballs is safe, but you're not really accomplishing anything other than, you're building meter, you see how the opponent wants to react or whatnot. And, if they jump in, or if they just neutral jump and then walk forward a little bit, or they start focusing, or do their own projectile, or if they're using like a character like Blanca, they'll try to slide under it. Characters have different tools to deal with fireballs. Based on how you deal with it, you can, react that certain way. So, but if you want to like make sure the fireball hits, you really want to stand into this range, which is right outside of low forward range. As you see, his low forward is not hitting at all. The sweep will hit though. The sweep will hit, but you really don't want to just do a sweep because one sweep's unsafe on block. It can be focused, they can punish it. If you do a sweep and they see it coming, or they guess that it's coming, not see it coming, because you're not going to react to that. But if they feel like it's going to come, or they feel like a fireball is going to come, they'll jump over it and punish you. And also at this range, a fireball can't be hit out of by, interrupted by a low forward. So they have to, jump over it or focus it or something, or do their own fireball. So at this range, fireball is really good because it's hard to react to. And of course, if you walk forward a little bit, you can do low forward fireball. So there's that. And if you feel like they're going to try to focus the fireball or something like that, then you can do an EX fireball, which will absorb the focus attack if it's not red focus. And also you can do a solar plexus if you don't have meter, which hits twice, and you get a nice combo. You can do like more damage there, but it's a lot easier and simpler to just go for the easy Dragon Punch right after that. But generally, this is what a Ryu like matchup will look like up close. Like a lot of people call this footsies. Footsies is basically when you and your opponent are trying to stay in the correct range to do, your best poke and hit them and to control space and stuff. So this is what it looks like. It looks really simple, but it's a really important part of the game. So you're walking back and forth, and you and your opponent, you're throwing fireballs at each other. You're trying to, get into that range. Like right there, he just beat me out. He started throwing fireballs and stuff. I neutral jumped him. So what you want to do is you go throw a fireball, you jump over it, throw your own fireball. Or you can jump at them from like a safe range to where they won't get anti-air, or you won't get anti-air, and then you can get closer to them. Whereas, more beneficial would be to throw fireballs and stuff. Because you want to be like right here at this range and throw a fireball, because they can easily jump at you, and land a combo. Like if they do it on a read. But that's what it will look like. And then really the entire game plan, you want to get them to the corner so then they can't walk back and forth anymore. All they have to do is come forward. So say you have the life lead and you have them in the corner, that makes them antsy to one. They have to get the life lead, they have to take more risks. So you can read them more what they want to do. Like most players right here that you're pressuring them, great players are going to walk forward and fight their way out the corner, be patient about it. And players who are more antsy are going to like start jumping and like start focusing because they just want to get out the corner so bad. And when they jump, you can either air to air them, you can anti them with the dragon punch. I recommend using the jab. I mean not the jab, but the medium punch, dragon punch that has the most invincibility. On the ground though, if they're right next to you and they're trying to like do block strings and stuff, you hit them with the fierce DP. The fierce DP actually does more damage. It does a lot more damage. You just can't cancel it and make it safe. So they have to deal with it. I mean, you can't make it safe. So you basically have to just deal with the punch. It's a really hard read. So there's that. Also, the jab DP is good for trades. Like if they jump at you and you wanted to get like a trade ultra, so do it like late, and you'll get an ultra without having to spend any meters. So like this is what it will look like. So he jumps at me, lands a dragon punch, or I mean, he jumps at me with the dragon punch or whatnot, and I go for the jab DP. I'll get the ultra. Okay, do it. Dang it, computer. I won't play back. Sorry, I'm stupid, man. I tell you this and I mess up. Alright, it looks like that. Is it gonna land? No. If it, darn it. Well, this is what it looks like if he's not trading. That works. If he gets to trade, I'm trying to get it to look the way it's supposed to. Man. I'm trying to get it to look the way it's supposed to. And I can't do it. Alright, you know what? That's how it looks when, well, not the DP. Anyway, I'm not going to spend too much time on that. You can find out yourself. This is all about the neutral game. Anyway, basically, to anti-air, you can do crouching medium, fierce punch. You could do standing medium kick and jab DP. Any of the DPs. I recommend the medium punch once it is the safest bet, as most invincibility, has a great success rate. And also you can air to air them with jump forward strong, which will allow you to combo into ultra, and I think you might get a dragon punch or something like that. But generally that's how you want to play. Like walk back, like especially in this matchup, you want to stay right outside of low fort range and then throw fireballs at them, which may cause them to start blocking, so it'll allow you to walk up to them and do low fort fireball. And also another thing you want to do, if you want to be aggressive and not be so defensive, you can throw a fireball at them, and say they block and they try to retaliate with their own fireball, you can go straight for like a read jump in, and it'll like mess up their entire mind. And you're like, dang, why would he do that there? Well, I guess he did have me thinking that he would do another fireball, so that's why I did. And then after you show that you were ballsy enough to do that, they'll be like, all right, I'm going to start expecting this jump in. And then you're like, no, bro, I'm just going to throw these fireballs all day and let you just hold that. So you have to like mix it up depending on the opponent you're playing, how they're reacting, how good they apparently are, because a lot of good players are known, so you'll know, and so you'll be able to gauge what kind of opponent they are and what they like to do and their tendencies and stuff by just really throwing fireballs at them and walking forward, doing back and forward, throwing fireballs, doing low forward, etc. And also you do want to, you don't want to just walk around all the time. You can dash forward or focus dash forward to go through stuff and then try to punish them, get a grab, walk into the corner or whatever, or go for a cross up. And also, if you're not too confident on how the footsie battle is going up close, you can just backdash or jump back away and reset the situation. Be like, all right, let me breathe and reassess myself. What does he like to do here? You can use every part of the seconds on the clock to think about what's going on. Like, it is 99 seconds, but 99 seconds in like a round is actually slower than it appears to be. Just because it says 99, it doesn't tick down that quick. Like, in-game seconds are actually slower than out of game seconds. That's why some matches you'll see be like 20-30 minutes, even though it's like a 2 out of 3 or 3 out of 5 set. But generally that's how you want to do. deal with fireballs as Ryu. You can do EX Fireball. You can ultra through the fireball. You can Tatsu through the fireball. Of course, you can jump over it, which is a basic option. Focusing is also a more basic option. Everyone can do that. You can throw another fireball at it, neutral jump it, but you got to know what you want to do. Especially like neutral jumping is so good because like it's fail safe. You jump over it, you avoid the fireball. They can't move forward, and you're still like right there. So as soon as you land, it's like you can do like in the strategy I just went over, where you can throw a fireball and then jump at them because you think they're going through a fireball. So you can neutral jump the fireball and then like jump at them, or you can throw a fireball, or you can walk forward and walk back, or walk forward and do like low forward or something like that. Like there's so many different options you can do. So your opponent, you can keep them guessing, and they're keeping you guessing because they're trying to see what you're trying to do. But really, that's how Ryu is played. I mean, for more stuff you want to watch players to get better as far as in certain matchups, because I'm not going to go over a bunch of matchups and stuff. Go watch Daigo, John Choi, Vi, XSK Samurai. You can watch Air. These are like really dope Ryu players. I mean, also you can watch Checkmate from Michigan. He's pretty good too. So go check out all these Ryu players. You're definitely sure to learn something, especially in matchups. Everyone has their own unique style, but the true styles of Ryu, I feel like, are Daigo, Choi, and Vi. Like that's where you'll get, you know, the best stuff from, I think. But everybody, like I said, has their own style. So try to just come up with your own style and not try to copy them so much, but you want to copy enough to where you get a good fundamental game plan to where you're not just losing, you know, to randoms or, you know, newer players. You want to, you know, get to a higher level as quick as you can, but the faster you understand that, the faster you'll level up. So hopefully this video helped out everybody out there who's trying to learn and get better at fighting games, especially in Street Fighter. I'm going to come out with some more stuff very soon here about, you know, in Mortal Kombat, because I know Mortal Kombat X is coming out. People want to get used to the system and stuff. And also I'm going to do Injustice stuff, since Injustice and Mortal Kombat 9 are going to be taking, you know, they're going to be taking elements from both of those games and use it for MKX. And MKX is going to have its own unique system and stuff, so that'll be cool. And we'll do some stuff for DOA, because I know people don't understand DOA is neutral or DOA in general, but it is fun to look at. But I want people to be able to understand it, so, you know, people are more hyped and understand what's going on. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching the video. Hopefully it helped out whoever out there. Sorry for the video length and the thing that says 1 moment. Please, it's giving me a hard time recording. But yeah, guys, thanks a lot, and stay tuned.